Hi.
Hey.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. We're. It's been This is Venus Monique. She
Hi.
is one of the lead actors on Vindication. You might have heard Todd and Anna and I talk about that a couple episodes ago. Venus you've been so gracious in letting me intrude upon your consciousness and hotel room.
Yeah, but you've been awesome for inviting me.
Oh,
So
you
my first
stop
podcast, y'all.
it. And she did so well. Not even joking.
Because Robbie's a great host.
Well, technically I'm the guest. You're the host.
Robbie's a great
I'm a great guest.
co-partner.
I'm a great guest.
Fine
I
guest.
take my shoes off when I enter your house, and I never go to the fridge without your permission. So, Venus, we are here for 4 questions. And this one's a little bit different because on this phone, I have nothing. I have not prepared these 4 questions at all. So, here we go.
Here we go.
Some of them are going to be silly. Some of them are going to be awesome. Or some of them are going to be serious. They're all going to be awesome.
Okay.
All right.
I just hope I can think on my feet.
I hope I can too, because I got nothing. All right. So, question number 1. I know, and I might be questioning myself into a corner on this one. I know that during the episode we talked about, people in Hollywood are just people. But if you could choose to act with anybody, male, woman, any up-and-coming child actors, I don't keep track of them, maybe you do. If you could act with anybody, who would you want to share a scene with?
I don't know. A legit nobody comes to mind. There are
Really?
people that I respect their work, but I'm not like, oh man, if I could do a scene with them, my life would be made or my year would be made. Like I don't have anybody like that in my brain.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be great. So many people are wonderful actors and it would be fun to work with them, but I don't have anyone that pops to mind. Is that bad?
No,
Because
it's
I'm an
not.
actor.
It's not bad. It's different because you're an actor. Like,
Yeah.
there are people out there who are like, man, if I could just be in a scene with Robert Downey Jr. or if I could Dame Judi Dench or something like that. Like, there are people who have like those career goals, I guess.
Yeah.
But okay, question 1.5. This might be 5 questions.
Let's do it.
Do you feel like your I don't want to say inability, but do you feel like you're not being able to think of an answer to that question? Do you think that keeps your career a little more wide open? You're just kind of willing.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never considered whether it's helpful or hurtful for my career, but it's.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If I just ruined you,
No.
I'm so sorry.
You haven't. It keeps it open. Well, I'm just kind of like whatever God brings my way is what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay. All right. So, question 2. I got nothing. Question 2.
So in 2nd grade.
No. Question 2. Let's see here. Let's say if you. All right, question 2. Just if the whole point of 4 questions is to get to know the host anyway. What was in 2nd grade? What was your favorite schoolyard game?
Ooh. Probably. Gosh. The only one that comes to mind is Red Rover. Did you play that one?
I love Red Rover.
You do?
Yes, I
What
made a
other
joke about
games?
that.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to make a joke about that today in at improv class. But yeah, I love Red Rover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you always want to be chosen, but at the same time, you don't want to be clotheslined.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want to be like, yeah, like it's kind of like, man, I'm ready, and they call you, and you're like, I'm all of a sudden not ready.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I loved Red Rover.
I can't even recall some of the other ones, actually.
I mean, King of the Hill, which is, I guess.
Is that where you push the people down?
Yeah.
I never played it.
Man, what about? I mean, dodgeball in gym class, not on the playground, but I can't believe they don't play that anymore.
Yeah.
It's so upsetting.
Dodgeball's fun.
It builds character.
Breaks glasses too and all that stuff.
One time, when I had braces, I got hit in the face.
No.
And I had to peel my upper lip off. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
At the time, I cried. Now I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, twice. This tooth right here that's like darker,
Yeah.
I've gotten 2 elbows. One basketball during a game. The other one was the pass was coming overhead and I was behind the dude and he was a real tall, thin, bony dude. He grabbed it and turned and another elbow straight in the same tooth. I was like, dude, I need my teeth.
Rest in
Crap.
peace, front right tooth.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
I know.
But you weren't afraid to get out there. Is
No,
what I'm.
no, but you know what? I would have wished my parents had told me to wear a mouthpiece.
Hey kids,
Wear a
where
mouthpiece.
there you
Save
go.
your teeth.
All right, question 3. Man, okay. Here's one of those weird hypothetical things. Would you rather have Cheeto fingers for the rest of your life,
Mm-hmm.
or have morning breath that you cannot brush away, no matter how hard you try, for the rest of your life?
Oh,
So
Cheeto fingers.
why?
Because
You answered that quick, by the way.
yeah, because that serves me. I can eat Cheetos all day,
Yeah, but it
and if
still gets
morning
on
breath,
like all your steering wheel, and you put on your shirt and you're like, oh dang it, now I got Cheeto crumbs all over me. Like,
well, that's true. But I like with morning breath, I wouldn't want to interact with people. At least with Cheeto fingers, I could still interact. Like,
hi.
hey guys, and instead of being like, because I wouldn't talk to anybody
Mm,
if I had morning breath.
the cheese dust, I think, is a deal. I would rather.
You don't like it?
I love it when I'm having a bag of Cheetos, but that's the thing. Like, I look darn good in a suit,
Yeah.
but I don't dress up all the time because it ruins however special it might be. I dilute the specialness down.
Gotcha.
The more I dress up.
Uh-huh.
That's why I'm a slob today.
Ah,
Yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah.
slob when I saw
So
you. No.
well, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So Cheeto fingers are the same thing. Like, I enjoy them when I'm having a bag of Cheetos, but if it were 24/7, I get pretty tired of it.
So would you
Like,
choose morning breath?
I would choose morning breath.
You would. But then you would be comfortable talking to people?
No, but I feel like I'd be able to
But I don't
explain
need-
it well enough. I'd be like,
But
look, I got asked this super hypothetical question by some genie-looking dude, and now here I am.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
And now all my conversations have to be pointed this way while you're standing here. So
Well,
I'm going to make eye contact,
hey.
but I'm not going to breathe on you.
At least I'm considering other people. I'm
Yeah,
not
there
making
you
them
go.
truly deal with my mistake.
There you go.
Looking out for you guys. Question number 4. All right, let's get a serious one. I think, the goal of So Close to Greatness is to encourage, inspire, and entertain. And I think we've done that third one pretty thoroughly by now. So let's go ahead and say, if you were, because the entire almost the second half of this episode was all about not compromising yourself, not sacrificing your virtues for the sake of a job. And people can do some pretty gnarly stuff on screen in Hollywood and as actors. So if you were to give any bit of advice to maybe a younger crowd that was watching, young girls who feel like they might be in life, not just in acting, but in life, someone who might be listening who might be feeling pressured into doing something, what advice would you give people?
That's a great question. And I really wish someone had given advice to me when I was a kid, because there were many situations where I would have wanted to stand up for myself but didn't feel prepared. So, my advice, and this may sound silly, would be to put yourself in those situations and run through in your mind, what could I say if this happened? And if I say this, what might they come back with? And then how's that going to make me feel? What can I say to that? So basically putting yourself in those scenarios so that when those scenarios do happen, you're prepared. At least you feel prepared. That would be, I know that's like off advice and that's weird. And it's not like keep a strong backbone and, be strong in who you are, because when you're a kid, you don't fully know who you are.
You have no idea who you are.
Yeah. You're trying to figure it out and everybody's telling you to do this and not do that. So yeah. And you're saying like inspired for acting or just being
No,
a kid?
just in general, because
Yeah.
I think what we talked about in the episode goes really beyond just your profession. I think it's very much knowing who you are as a person. And if anybody, because it's like the Sesame Street thing, like Oscar the Grouch, who lives in a trash can, told a kid that they can say no to an adult.
Yeah.
So it can apply to anything.
Yeah.
So Go ahead.
Yeah. And just like Robbie was saying, be okay with saying no. It doesn't mean that you're in trouble or you're bad, but if you know something is not right for you and it's wrong, don't, just because they're older than you does not mean that it's okay and that it's welcomed and that you have to oblige because you don't. And I've, going back to like creating the scenarios, I've done this with my 4-year-old niece. She doesn't go into the neighbor's house. And so I've told her, well, what if you're playing on the trampoline and they say come inside and get a glass of water? What do you say? And like, is that okay? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, no, it's not. So what you can
No.
tell them is this, that, and the other. And I'm like, well, what if you need to use the restroom? And they say, oh, we have one right in here. Just come use it really quick. Well, is that okay to do? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, no.
No,
They're
honey.
probably not bad people, but I'm just trying to teach you, so put yourself in those situations. What could you say? And I give her words that she could tell her friends as to why she's not going to go inside. Because, I mean, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes can change your entire life. So, and especially when you're a kid and you're in sticky situations and you don't know how to get out.
But I think, yes, don't be afraid. Because, yeah,
No.
30 seconds, a minute, 3 minutes could change your life. But don't be afraid.
Yeah, no, no, no.
You have
Just
to,
be prepared.
yeah, be prepared, and you have to know, start finding yourself. I guess really, it's kind of like, what are
It's
you?
tough, but yeah.
I know it's tough, and I know it's easier said than done, but it's you got to look out for yourself.
You do. Hmm.
And I think if you haven't listened to the episode yet, if you just kind of stumbled on this on YouTube, go listen to our episode Mountains and listen to what Venus has to say about knowing who you are and drawing your own line in the sand. It's super encouraging, and it's a real eye opener. So, Venus, thank you so much.
Robbie's making me sound awesome.
No, you made yourself sound awesome. I'm just piggybacking off of what you said. So, yeah,
Thanks.
that's why I'm the guest and you're the host. If I was the host, I'd be doing a really poor job of it. Anywho, guys, this has been 4 Questions. This is your host, Venus Monique. Venus, thank you so much.
Thank
I had
you,
a
Robbie.
blast.
Me
This
too.
has been so fun.
I did not know this was going to be so much fun. I
Well,
listen to podcasts, but like I've not been on one, so this is a totally different experience.
This was the unchickening.
This is the unchickening of me. Robbie unchickened me.
I do what I can. All right, so this has been 4 Questions, everybody. Your host for the evening is Venus Monique. I am Robbie Clark, your guest. This has been 4 Questions with So Close to Greatness, and I'm going to see you when I got 4 more.
Sayonara.
So, sort of it. I guess, I don't know. I say
Arrivederci. Adios. What do you say? Bye.
bye.